Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Connect Home Summit. This is the From Internet Service Provider to Partner, partnering with ISPs to narrow the digital divide. My name is John Panetti from ICF, and I will be your host today. Before we get started, I'd like to go ahead and review a few logistics. Attendees have been muted upon entry. For all of your questions, please ask them in the chat box. If you don't see the chat box, it's on the Zoom toolbar on the bottom of your screen. We do encourage you to submit your questions throughout the webinar. Due to timing, however, we may not be able to respond to all questions. And then questions will also be answered in the breakout session. So if you do have a question for a specific ISP, it might be better just to wait until you get into the breakout sessions, which we'll get to once we start the sessions. So yeah, again, all technical or content questions, please ask those in the chat box. And for any technical issues, I will work with you individually to resolve any of those. And then lastly, I'd like to let you know that this main session is being recorded and we'll put it on the HUD Exchange, but the breakout sessions will not be recorded. And with that, I'll go ahead and turn things over to Dina.
Good afternoon, everybody. Thank you so much for being here today. We are at the last session of the first day of the summit. It's maybe icing on the cake. We have our ISP stakeholders here today. They have all taken time out of their busy schedules to be with you. Please take advantage of this time to get to know them. I'm going to go over their service areas so you can decide which rooms you want to go to. But really take advantage of this hour because it's a unique opportunity to engage directly with not just your ISP, but with people who understand Connect Home USA and believe in the work that you all are doing. So it's a really, really great chance for you to get to know them. And we've worked with many of them for a long time now. So I'm very excited that they are still with us and very grateful for their support. So let me turn now to the internet service areas. But first, let me just show you who the speakers are. I won't mention them all by name, but here they are. You'll get to meet them as you go through the different rooms. Okay, and I should say I'm Dina Lehman-Kim, and I manage the Connect Home USA program here at HUD headquarters with a wonderful team of folks who you will be meeting in the various rooms. So let's look at the ISP service areas. Andrina is a new ISP to the Connect Home USA family. They are currently in New York, New Jersey, Pennsylvania, Connecticut, Rhode Island, and Florida, and they are expanding. They are going to be in Washington, D.C., Virginia, Maryland, Delaware, Tennessee, Texas, California, Georgia, Wisconsin, Ohio, and more. So if you want to learn more about them, come to their session. I will be moderating that one. AT&T is everywhere that you see in blue. If you're in one of these states, then make sure to pop into that room. Comcast is everywhere you see a color. I'm not sure if our Comcast representative was able to join us, but if not, we can make sure to connect you at a later time. But these, wherever you see color, is where Comcast has service. And then CompuDopt is also a new ISP stakeholder. So the blue areas is where they work with other ISPs to help with ACP connections. And then where you see the green flags, so that's Georgia, Arizona, and Texas, is where they actually do direct network solutions. And then please go to their room to find out more about the work that they do, both on ACP and their network solutions. Then Cox Communications is located in all of the cities you see and states you see listed on the left-hand side of your screen, in the cities and also larger metropolitan areas. I'll leave this screen up a little bit, this slide up a little bit longer than the others, just because so you can get a good sense of where they are located. Okay, then I'm going to move on to PCs for People. So PCs for People, you may know them more as a device refurbisher, but they do internet service as well. So the current areas where they are currently working now are identified in lavender. I think that's lavender. And then where they're going are the yellow, the areas that are marked in yellow. So if you're in any of those areas, make sure that you pop into their room. And we have Starry as well. We've had a wonderful relationship with Starry, and you will see where they are located on this map and listed on the side as well. And then next we have T-Mobile, who's been a wonderful stakeholder as well. All of these have been wonderful stakeholders, and you can see their coverage is very, very widespread. And you can learn more about their coverage and the work that they're doing in the session that they will be, the room that they will be in. So thank you all to our stakeholders, our ISP stakeholders. Thank you to our audience for being with us today. We will now move into the various breakout sessions. And then at the end of the breakout sessions, you'll come back here to just for a quick closing and a reminder about the sessions tomorrow. Thank you so much.
Folks, the instructions to join a breakout session are on the screen, but if you need help getting into a room, I can help get you there.